Peace und was geht ab? And welcome to my next video. And today come the next creepy story, and this is the masterpiece. Let go.
I've been lying down for hours now. It's 5:35 a.m. and there's not much I can do. You know what the worst part about my situation is? I'm in the same room with my parents. They keep looking at me, and I can't help but look back and try not to cry or scream. Their eyes are focused on me, and their mouths are wide open. There's the strong scent of blood, and I feel so paralysed with fear. Here's the thing. The second I make any hint that I'm not asleep anymore, I am completely fucked. I will die, and there's nobody around to save me. I've been trying to think of a way out, but the only idea I have is to rush for the door and run outside the front door and scream for help, hoping any neighbours will hear me. It's risky, but if I stay here, I'll surely die. He's waiting for me to wake up and see his masterpiece. You're probably wondering what's going on. I do get ahead of myself sometimes. About 3 hours ago, I heard screaming from the other side of the house. I got up and went to check on the noise, before realising I'd used the bathroom. Instead of doing the smart thing and investigating, I used the bathroom first. I could have gotten myself killed right then and there from my stupid actions. But I actually did my business and took a peek outside the bathroom. There was blood on the carpet. I got very worried and ran back to my room, hiding under my sheets like the pussy I was. I tried to convince myself to go back to sleep, that it was just some really vivid dream or something. But I heard my bedroom door open. Like the terrified child I was, I peeked from under my blankets to see what was going on. I could see something dragging my dead parents into the room. It wasn't human, I can tell you that. It was hairless, with no eyes and no clothing. It walked like a caveman, with its back slouched as it dragged my parents. But this thing was much smarter than any caveman. It was aware of what it was doing. It propped my dad up on the edge of my bed and made him face me. It then sat my mother down in a chair and positioned her towards me as well. It then started rubbing its hands upon the wall, staining them with blood, and then drew a circle with a devil's pentagram in it. This thing had made what it would probably call a masterpiece. To finish it off, it scribbled a message onto the wall that I couldn't read in the darkness. It then positioned itself under my bed, waiting to strike. The scariest thing now is that my eyes have adjusted to the darkness since then, and I can read the message on the wall. I don't want to look at it, because it's terrifying to think about. But I feel like I need to see before I'm killed. I peek at the creature's masterpiece. I know you're awake.
And this is the end from the creepy stories 2, and this is the masterpiece. And tomorrow come the calls. And now come the CNN news. And welcome to the CNN news. And now come the US politics. And this is this. Lego.
I brought Paul in because a very, very smart friend of mine who knew him very well said he is fantastic.
job.
Paul Manafort has done a fantastic job. And all of Paul's people, Paul brought on a staff, and we really do. We have a great staff of talented people.
I know as chairman, Paul Manafort has done an excellent job of coordinating, for example, with our 72 congressional endorsers, talking to our state directors, he and Rick Gates, making sure they have the tools that they need within our swing states, which is no easy lift. And also, I think Paul's been great on TV, getting out, doubling down the message, did a fabulous job at the convention. We think the convention went very well for Mr. Trump, and it was really Paul and Rick who were in charge of that.
In fact, Paul is an amazing guy, and I have tremendous respect for Paul and, you know, the job he did with the delegates and the convention and everything, which is really why he came into the campaign, was truly amazing. And Paul's a guy that I hold in incredible regard. I mean, he's a great person.
Well, I think Paul Manafort did a great job during the primaries and also during the convention, and we all appreciate his service.
It's Mr. Manafort, who's by the way, respected man. He's a respected man. But I think he represented the Ukraine or Ukraine government or somebody. But people knew that. Everybody knew that.
Even General Flynn was a volunteer of the campaign. And then obviously there's been this discussion of Paul Manafort, who played a very limited role for a very limited amount of time.
I know Mr. Manafort. I haven't spoken to him in a long time, but I know him. He was with the campaign, as you know, for a very short period of time, relatively short period of time, but I've always known him to be a good man.
The president hired Paul Manafort to handle the delegate process, which he did, and he was dismissed not too long after that.
Are you going to pardon Mr. Manafort? Thank you. Thank you.
What's your reaction to George Papadopoulos?
And now come the next news, and this is the business. This and Lego.
Tokyo, the amazing thing about this town is it keeps growing. It's almost like it's a living thing. It's impossible to keep up with, which is why it's so exciting. It's the kind of place you can just keep coming to every year and be surprised by new things.
But here's where things get really cool. I can unfold it and instantly see the map on the big screen.
That's amazing. So let's say Josh wants to watch YouTube and chat with his friend on WhatsApp at the same time. On the left, the YouTube video is playing. On the right, he's messaging a friend, and if he needs to browse the web, it's right there in the third window. And if he wants to browse in the bigger window, he can do that too. All he has to do is just drag the browser over to the larger display. And the camera is just as flexible as the rest of the device. In fact, it's actually a system of 6 cameras. 3 on the back, 2 on the inside, and 1 on the front. With the Galaxy Fold, you get a powerful smartphone and a revolutionary tablet, all in a single premium package. The Fold comes in both an LTE and a 5G version, starting from $1,980, depending on your region and carrier. And you can get your very own Galaxy Fold starting on April 26th.
And now I'm look what I can for the news find. This is interesting. Lego.
Die Kraft der Hingabe bringt sie näher an ihre Bestimmung. Land your dream. Air China.
Ich möchte Sie sehr herzlich willkommen heißen hier im Werk München und bauen seit 1952 Fahrzeuge im Werk München.
besteht aus rund 600 Einzelteilen. Wir verbauen hochfeste Stähle, aber auch Aluminium zur Gewichtsreduzierung. Jede Minute rollt ein Fahrzeug vom Band. Das 1000 Mal am Tag.
And this is the finish from the video, and we see us in the next video. So Leute, und das war's dann auch schon mit diesem Video. Wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch, schreibt in die Kommentare, welche Spiele oder welche creepy Geschichten ihr hören wollt. Und vergesst das Abonnieren nicht, vergesst die Glocke nicht zu aktivieren, dann bekommt ihr auch regelmäßig eine neue Benachrichtigung, wenn ein neues Video hochgeladen wurde. Und wir sehen uns im nächsten Video. Bis dahin, Peace.